Through the fire, I've weathered the storm. I've stood in the darkness when hope seemed withdrawn. The weight of my burdens was heavy to bear, but somehow your mercy was waiting right there. I've cried in the midnight, I've questioned the dawn, wondered how I would make it when all strength was gone. Tomorrow looked distant, my future unclear, but you whispered softly, my child, I am here. When every door appeared to close and every road led nowhere, you gave me strength to carry on and showed me you were there. What looked like the ending was only the beginning. The battle did not break me, your grace kept me standing. Thank you, Lord, for another day. When I had no strength, you made a way. When tomorrow seemed too far away, you breathed new life into me today. I survived what should have buried me, walked through what I thought would carry me away, but by your grace I'm still standing here. Thank you, Lord, for another day. There were seasons of sorrow, there were nights without a rest, moments when I wondered if you'd heard my request. I prayed through the anguish, I cried through the pain, but the tears that I shed were not shed in vain. For every tribulation, you strengthened my soul. For every broken fragment, you made me whole. The enemy declared that my story was through, but the God of my salvation said, I'm not finished with you. When fear tried to conquer me and doubt tried to persuade me, your everlasting promises were the very things that saved me. What looked like destruction became my testimony. What felt like defeat became a song of victory. Thank you, Lord, for another day. When I had no strength, when I had no strength, you made a way. When tomorrow seemed too far away, you breathed new life into me today. I've survived what should have buried me, chance to worship, another chance to pray, another opportunity to give your name the praise. For you carried me through my darkest days. Thank you, Lord, for another day. I don't fear tomorrow because you made a way. If you brought me through the valley, you'll carry me through the rain. And as long as I have breath in my body, I'll bless your holy name. Tomorrow didn't look like it would ever come, but look at me now, look what the Lord has done. I'm not here because I was strong, I'm here because you carried me along. I'm not here because I never failed, I'm here because your grace prevailed. So with every breath I breathe, with every heartbeat you give to me, thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord, for another day.